Hello everyone again and welcome. Today, as I did mention, I'll be posting the last video of the week where we'll be looking at what is PEEP and then regular expressions. PEEP is like uh, a tool used to install and manage external Python libraries. So most of the times we might want to use a library that doesn't exist. So one way we can do that is to pip install it. And how can we do that? If you are using the Python version, the IDE that I installed during the first lessons of these Python tips, you can just go to the start menu and type CMD. CMD is going to bring up a command line interface which looks like this. And then let's say we were trying to install a library that we don't have. So let's say, for example, I can do pip, we do install first, and then we give the name of that library, let's say NumPy. If a library exists that has been installed, it will say requirement met. So let's see, it's already telling us that the requirement is satisfied, meaning that NumPy is installed. Let's say I want to install a machine learning library used for a modern interpretation. Let's say pip install, it is called sharp. We will see it sharp, and I hit the enter key. You see here it's taking some time to install this because sharp is not was not available. So meaning that if we're trying to import that package to use it, it will not be available. So when it's done installing, we are going to see it successfully installed. It's still installing, and it's still going. It should be done soon. It's at 7 out of 11. 8. Sure. 9. So it's also installing scikit-learn, but I know scikit-learn is already installed here. Yeah, so the Python package has been installed, meaning that we can try to import it and use it now. So most of the times that is how to install a package that is not existing. So let's go to the main topic of the day, which are regular expressions. Regular expressions are used a lot, especially in text mining, to help find patterns that match sequences of characters in a string. Regular expressions are used. Why do we really use them? Why is it important to study this module in this Python tips? Because we can use it to search, match, and extract text, especially when we go to something like natural language processing when we are trying to do text mining. It's also useful in text cleaning, as I did mention. It can also be used to scrape data from from a website, used for log analysis. The built-in library or package used that is in Python used for regular expression is the regular expression package called RE. So meaning if I want to use this package, I need to first of all call it, which is import RE. And then from there, I will be able to use it to maybe search text, maybe to match text, maybe to extract text. So there are a lot of common regular expression patterns. We will see something like \d simply means we want to go through that string, for example, and look for what digits. Another common one we will have is what \w, which is like searching characters, which could be from A to Z, small letters. It could be from capital letters. It could also include digits. So most of the times, if I have a large text and I need to search maybe for wordy characters, I'm going to use all of these in form of a list because I might not know what is inside that text. So \s is used for white spaces. If I want to find if there are white spaces in the text, or maybe you're searching for some emails and you want to check, you have to make sure that you check even if there is a white space in between that match, you still want to track it. So you can use the \s. So another common regular expression that we have a lot is the full stop sign. We have it, which is like finding anything. And then also, if we want to find something start of a string, if you want to look for something at the start of a string, you have to use this raised to the power. And then the $sign is used to find what? Something at the end of a string. And then if I need to find a set of characters, I can use what? a list. So meaning that if I'm looking for a set of wordy characters, like I did mention, like what, I can use this set of characters and then put all of this if I'm finding something that is like a word character. And then also the star, which is like is able to look for one or more characters in a string. And then the plus sign is for that the star is looking for 0 or more characters in the string, and then the plus sign is looking for 1 or more characters. So let's start by looking some examples. Let's say I have a string hello world, and what I'm trying to do is check if hello is in that string. So because I'm looking for searching if hello is in that string, I can do, because I imported that library, the regular expression library, I can just do re.search, go into that text and find what? Hello, and then I pass in that text. Then when I print here that match, we will see that, we have a text, which is what? The text is found at the first index of that string, which that text has how many characters? It has what? 5 characters. That is why you are seeing 0 and what? And 5. Now, one way we can do with regular expression may be finding digits in phone numbers. Let's say if I have a text like this, which is like my phone number is something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I want to find all the digits in that text. So one thing I did mention earlier is for digits, I can use \d, but because I want to search for 1 or more, I'm now using what? The plus sign. So in that text. So if I do that and print, in the initial text, if I'm using this text, we won't find anything because it's giving us an empty list. But if I use this particular text and do search all digits in this text, what am I going to have? I will have 1, 2, 3, which is the first set of digits. The second set is what? 4, 5, 6, and the last set is what? 7, 9, 8. So another good example is like trying to find emails in a sentence. Let's say we have a large text, but what we are interested in is just trying to match emails from that text. Like my email is user@example.com, and art is an alternative email is what? text123@domain.what.org. So I want to go through this entire text, but I only want to extract what? The email patterns. So the first thing is that, remember, within emails, you can have what? White spaces. So that is why I'm starting with what? White space. I search all matches that start with what? That match to the word that a Yahoo sign. It will be an email. And then the next thing I'm going to do what? I still go through the white spaces. I search for all characters, \dot here. Remember the dot which I said full stop is start from any character, right? Could be 0 or more characters. And then again, to make it sure that I am searching everything, whether it is after that character that has a white space, I should still be able to find those emails. So through that text, if I do this and pass that text, I'm going to extract all the emails in what? In that entire text. Another good example is to check if a text starts with what? A capital letter. And then I have an example which is hello there. Since I'm looking if there is a match, I'm going to do re, which is that imported regular expression dot match. I'm looking for what? Any character that start with what? A capital letter. So that is why I'm using all here, because it could be from A to Z, and then I pass that text. And then when I print here, I'm using bool just to say if there is a match, it should return what? True. As where you might not want to use to see if there is a match, you will not to return true. You can just print that if you find a match, and we will see that there was a match, which is at what? At the first index of that string, which is H, and it was just made up of what? A single character. So guys, this is just the basis of regular expressions. I will be posting a link at the comment section for more, more tips on regular expressions. Guys, keep following for more. As I did mention, I will also be going live on Sunday to answer any questions based on the lessons we treated this week. and also give a rundown of what we will see next week. Keep following for more, guys. Thank you so much.